Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you've watched my last two videos, and if you haven't, here's a quick recap. While the term animal-assisted therapy is relatively new, the concept of using animals to benefit humans mentally and physically dates all the way back to the Middle Ages. However, it was Dr. Boris Levinson who conducted the first formal therapeutic work and research using his dog's jingles. Since then, animal-assisted therapy has come a long way, being used in various different settings, providing several benefits both mentally and physically. In my last two videos, I have discussed the history of animal-assisted therapy and went into detail about the therapy itself, including the types of animals used, as well as the countless benefits animal-assisted therapy has. In this video, I will be providing actual studies that have been conducted to prove the benefits animal-assisted therapy has, as well as a couple videos showing the impact an animal can have on a human. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you've seen my last two videos, and if you haven't, here's a quick recap. While the term animal-assisted therapy is relatively new, the concept of using animals to benefit humans dates all the way back to the Middle Ages. However, it was Dr. Boris Levinson who conducted the first therapeutic work and research using his dog jingles. Since then, animal-assisted therapy has come a long way, being used in various different settings, providing several benefits both mentally and physically. In my last two videos, I have discussed the history of animal-assisted therapy and went into detail about the therapy itself, including the types of animals used as well as the countless benefits that this type of therapy has. In this video, I will be providing actual studies that have been conducted to prove the benefits of animal-assisted therapy, as well as a couple videos showing the impact an animal can have on a human. Before I get started, I first want to say that all of the trials and the cases I will soon mention can be found in the sources I have listed in the description. One source in particular that I found describes numerous studies that were done to show the mental and physical benefits animals have on humans. One study was done to prove that animals have the ability to improve the ability for demented individuals to socialize. 33 individuals who lived in a nursing home were exposed to animals during 41 hours of animal-assisted therapy and 34 hours of recreational therapy without animals. Long conversations between participants were more likely to occur in therapy groups when animals were present, but brief conversations were more likely to occur when animals were absent. In another trial, social interactions between 36 nursing home residents in a 90-minute therapy session were recorded. Video showed that residents were more likely to have verbal interactions when a dog was in a session rather than if the dog was absent. Another study done showed the beneficial impact animals can have on lowering blood pressure. 11 older individuals with hypertension or high blood pressure, all around the age of 81, were asked to speak in the presence or absence of a dog while their blood pressure was being taken. Participants who spoke in the presence of a dog had significantly lower blood pressure than in the absence of a dog. As I'm sure many of you have seen, the most well-known use of dogs are known as service dogs, providing aid to those with disabilities. Here is a video of one such dog, Charlie.
And now it is time for the big reveal, all right? It's time to meet our puppy. Let's have a drum roll, please. Come on. I can't.
Hi.
Look at him.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Oh my God. Welcome. Should we introduce everybody else? This is Olivia Poff. She's going to be our puppy raiser. She comes from America's Vet Dogs. She's going to be with us every morning, helping us with this little puppy. And he's going to learn all kind of new skills. He is adorable.
He is so cute. And can we bring in Navy Corpsman Joe Worley as well, and his dog Benjamin? Hi, how are you? Great to see you.
Good morning.
Joe, it's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
We saw you in the piece. Before we get to our new edition, just talk a little bit about Benji and what he's done for you.
I got Benjamin in 2008 from America's Vet Dogs, and it so quickly to me became apparent how necessary this was for veterans to have. He's a part of my support system, and he's mitigated so much of the disability that I have that I can walk, and I'm not afraid of dropping things out of my lap. He can bring everything I need to me. Walking instability. He's one of the reasons why I don't spend 100% of my day in the wheelchair anymore.
It's incredible what these dogs are able to do, and this training is so much a part of it. Olivia, what will this little doggy, and we're going to name him in a moment, but what's he going to be able to learn being around here?
Yes, so as a puppy raiser, I have 3 main objectives. First and foremost, I'm going to lay the foundation for good social and house behaviors to make sure he's a welcomed presence both out in public and in the home. I'm going to nurture his confidence so that, just like people, dogs think and perform best when they feel comfortable and secure. And lastly, and most excitingly, we'll be training him to do foundation service dog tasks like retrieving, pushing, and tugging. And then we can combine those tasks and expand on them to do about up to 150 different service behaviors.
Isn't it true that we don't know what kind of service dog he's going to be? You're going to wait to see how he develops and what his strengths are.
Yes, around 14 months, we'll be very excited to share his temperament test with you all. And during this test, he'll be able to show us what his strengths are. And he could end up being a PTSD service dog, a hearing dog, seizure response dog, a guide dog for veterans that are blind or visually impaired. And so we can't wait to find out what he does.
Joe, we learned so much about what the dog does and how he helps, but also just the emotion of it. I think the connection is really evident.
I think that, animals are just good at that. And dogs, I think, head and shoulders above the rest. It's something that, people live longer when they have animals. There's a good reason for that.
You actually brought Benji to the office a while back. And there's something interesting. When Benji has his vest on,
yes,
he is all work.
Yep.
But if you take that vest off, he knows it's the signal that he can have fun.
Yeah, at that point, he's a dog on a leash.
And that's what we're going to have with our little friend as well, right?
Absolutely. He'll have work time and play time, but honestly, they love their job so much, work is not much of work.
When you saw him come out of that curtain and he kind of paused, can you get a sense? He didn't get scared or anything with all the
He was
applause.
just like, wow, these people weren't here this morning. So he was kind of taking it all in, and then he immediately recovered and came straight to us.
It was
this
almost
is a favorite toy right now for him. He
Yes.
said, so he is definitely a puppy who's playing and enjoying life.
Oh yeah, the first few weeks are just normal puppy stuff.
Well, Olivia, also we're excited to announce that we've teamed up with the nice folks at PetSmart for this very special effort. To kick it off, they're showing their support for America's Vet Dogs, a $25,000 donation to your organization. Look at that.
How do you like that? Lick it.
That is so great. Olivia, we can't wait to work with you and
We're
him.
so excited to. Thank you.
Joe, thank you so much for giving us a sense of what this is all going to be like.
Thanks for giving me food this morning.
You got it.
You're welcome.
In the beginning of that video, you met Navy veteran Joe Worley and his service dog, Benji. And from that tiny exposure of seeing a service dog with his owner, you could grasp the basic understanding of the major impact that dog has had on that veteran.